Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's freezing in my house. How is everyone? I think I've got a couple of minutes. I've just made a fresh cuppa. Right, let's see. Need to find a live on the Real Friends group as well. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's 4 watching. Howdy doody. Hi, Carol, honey. Hi, Karen. I'm skiving from work. Well, I'm having a break, shall we say. Don't feel as bad then. Hello, hello. Morning, morning, morning. How is everyone? Hi, Joe. Hi, Kirsty. Who else is here? Pamela. Hope you're well. Karen's going to grab another cup of fab. I'm on the real proper coffee. Hi, Mary. Lots of kisses from Mary, bless you. So I've sorted all the stuff for doing wet embossing with you. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to emboss directly onto pattern paper. Then I'm going to show you how I emboss just a sentiment onto a little bit card and layer it on a handmade card. Then I'm going to do white embossing on, hi Ingrid, on black cardstock and on craft paper. And then I am going to do emboss resist. This is, so the emboss resists last because you get really, really messy. Well, I do anyway. Fab. Right, I'm just going to flip you around then. I'll flip first and then I'll, there we go. Right, let's pop you in the holder. And I'm just going to pop the phone in charge because when you do live it does seem to go through battery more. Right, so let's see. Give me a wee second to let it tidy up a little bit. Let's see what the view is. Right, move all that to the side. So I printed these off because it's a reminder for me to go live on a Thursday. So yeah, so it's white embossing today. Then it is, then it's dry embossing with embossing folders. Yep, and then it is scrapbooking for beginners because I'm a beginner as well. And then some masking the next week. So I need a big bit of paper to remind me. You know what my memory's like. Right, let's find the view. Cool, that's not bad. Not bad of you. Right, I just need my little phone holder. So what you will need for wet embossing is you'll need a embossing ink, and I use Versamark. I can get that in my online store, but you can also get that in craft shops nearby. You will need an emboss buddy, or some like to call it anti-static pad. So this one used to be available through my online store, but we don't do that now. So as a result, I've made my own. These are wee customer gifts, so yeah, I was fair proud of those. Right, anyway, what we're going to do, we need embossed powder. Okay, now you get lots of different, you get white, you get clear, which looks white, but it comes on clear. You get all different colours. The main ones I use are gold, silver, black, white, and clear. I'm going to treat myself to some bronze stuff. Bronze, Karen's back with her cuppa. Yay! Awesome! It's also handy as well to have a little brush. Just if there's any little stragglers of your embossing powder, you can gently get rid of them. I've tried doing it with my fat fingers before, and I've ended up moving the embossed powder from my stamped image as well. Don't do that. And you will need a heat tool. So this is mine. It's got 2 settings. And it's always a good idea to get that heated up like a wee 20 seconds before you actually want to heat set your embossing. So how is everybody this morning? Because I am absolutely frozen. I'm just going to get another chug of my coffee, guys. Now, when it comes to the last one, it's going to be a rainbow effect. So I always forget what's in the rainbow, and then I thought to myself, right, I'm going to sing it. So there's red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. So that's how I come up with those rainbow colours. But that'll be the last little demo, and I'm actually rubbish at singing. Right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Right. So the first thing I wanted to show you is, let me get a piece of copy paper. So this is patterned paper, or designer series paper as I call it in the Stampin' Up world. So I'm just going to rub my anti-static thingy-majiggy across there. Barbara says it's freezing as well. Bless. Right, so that is any static removed off of there. So the first embossing we're going to do is using a clear powder. Okay, so this is clear powder you can use with any colour of stamped image or sentiment. Barbara, I was actually meant to do a video on embossing, so at least I'm doing it now because I forgot, honey. Right, so what we want to do is, I am going to stamp directly on here, so it says, thinking of you with all my heart. I know some of you guys have got this, I think. So it's Peaceful Moments. I like this because it's really pretty fonts. So all I need to do, now you need to be quick when you're using standard ink. So get your clear powder ready. And this just gives, oh that's one that I've not opened yet. Where's my other clear one? There we go. You just need to be quite quick when you're doing it on normal ink. Right, so. So I'm just getting that all inked up, and very gently I am just going to stamp on here. Give it a wee second. Okay, and then I am just going to very quickly pour the clear embossing powder over it, and you can see it goes quite cloudy. So pop all your stuff away. And I always do this on a piece of paper so that I can scoop it back in easy enough. For some reason, I don't like the feeling of the dust it gives off you. I'm just weird like that. Right, so I'm just going to heat up my heat gun. And these are good because on most heat guns, you can sit them on the wee stand there. Oh, I think I'll just keep this on my body because it's nice and cosy. So this is just a really basic embossing one, this one. Now you can heat it from the bottom or you can heat it from the top. I'm going to heat it from the bottom just so that you can see the image a bit better. Do you see that changing to a nice shiny? Barbara's asking, do you really need an anti-static pad? You do. Basically, sometimes if we've got kind of grease on our fingers or anything like that, and you touch the paper, the powder could stick to it. But don't worry, Barbara, because you've got a little freebie in with your order. So I'll say no more. So that is a very basic embossing on with your normal inks with a clear emboss powder. So I'm just going to clean this off. Now we're going to use the embossing glue pad. I don't know why people call it embossing ink, because it's just glue really. Right, I'm just going to pop my stamps away as we go. So I'll just put that to the side. I'll make a card with that later. So this one is black embossed powder. Again, it is a stamp out of here. These are gorgeous. And this time I've chosen congratulations. So, get my piece of paper back. Right, and I'll show you because I've prepped all this morning. Is that a homemade stamp cleaner? No, this is, it's called a Simply Chamois. I know that, oh hi Ali, I know Carol's got one. It's just really good for cleaning your stamps quickly. I always kind of have two to hand because I'm just greedy. But yeah, it's really useful, but you can use a wet cloth or what have you, but not a cloth that's going to have little fibres in it because it will just stick to your stamp. Right, for this one, it is a white card base and a black matte layer. And then we've got this gorgeous patterned paper. This is called New Horizons. So I've trimmed a bit up. It's really pretty. And these are good because the pattern paper does all the talking for you, so you don't need to do an actual lot of work. I've got a little bit of gold twine, and I've got little gold butterflies because it goes gorgeous on the foliage there. Right, so pop that to the side. What I'm going to do is stamp on here and then add the black embossing powder. So, Karen is saying, might make myself one. Well, you could. You definitely could. Right, get my embossed buddy. It's kind of like spongy, so I'm sure you get out B&Ms and things like that. You can get kind of sponge. I can't remember the type of sponge. Right, so I have popped my embossed buddy on there to get rid of the static. I'm just going to add, I've got pins and needles in my fingers today. It must be because it's cold. I'm not complaining though because I'm happy. Right, so I need to stand up to do this just to make sure that I kind of stamp it straight. She says. Just want to get it all on that little bit of paper. Smash in. Now I find if you leave a little gap, make your sentiment section a little longer just so that you don't burn your fingers, because the heat gun can get quite warm, and if you've got delicate skin or you're a bit of a wuss like me, you might burn yourself. So be careful, be careful. Right, so here's the black. It's very dramatic, the black. Okay, so you just pour it on, give it a wee tap. You can see here there's more powder there than there is at the end, so I'm just going to go over it again. And then you can see that they are stuck. Now, black is a funny one because sometimes you will get the odd speckle despite you moving any anti-staticness away. Right, pop that there. I need to get myself a little tray. Kerosene stamping blocks are the best. Love mine with your poorly hands. Yeah, they're quite ergonomic, aren't they? They're really good. Right, heat gun on again. And I'll try and bring it up close so you can see the magic working. Just give it a wee second. I've got one dog in the craft room and I've got the young dog through in the living room because she has been annoying her mother today. Right, can you see that changing? It's going nice and shiny. So that was using the embossing ink with a black powder. However, you can stamp in black and add the clear, just like I did in the other one. Right, fab, that's it. And be patient with it because sometimes I have been too quick and some bits haven't melted right. So give that a wee wave about. What I want to do now is I just want to layer it up on a piece of black. Sweet. So I'm just going to stick that on with my wet glue. And I've made myself a little wet glue holder. It's just a little mini jam jar. Because I'm sick of going like this all the time, especially when you're near the end of your glue. Right, remove any sticky bits that's on it though, Tricia. I think I'm going to have to open a new one. I'm going through so much glue just now. It's great. That's a good sign though. Right, I'm just going to give it a little border and then I'll cut round it. Right, so, and I need to make a point of going, checking back the group and doing some of the tutorials. There's been so many fab projects that some of you ladies and gents have been doing. Hi Jane. Mary's saying, can I use talcum powder? Yes, that's how I made them. It's just I used baby powder, and there is a part. It doesn't contain talc, but it does contain the, you know, the corn flour dust or whatever it is. So that's good. Karen's got a nail varnish holder from the pound shop. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, let's build this wee card. And what I'll do is a wee thank you for coming on and supporting Carol's group and watching me, is I'll gift this card to a random name, if that's okay with you, Carol. Okay, so we're going to layer all the pieces on the card, like so. And pop that on there. Isn't it a gorgeous paper? Look at that. Now you can see why I'm keeping it simple, because it screams out gorgeousness. So it does. Right, I think I'll put congratulations. I don't want to cover up the flowers there. So I'll pop it in the middle, which means I need to add this gorgeous twine. So where's my roller glue? There we go. So I'm just going to pop that under there. This is when I get all fingers and thumbs. So I just wrap it round. Some twine kind of goes all funny when you wrap it like this, but this one's good. Okay, so all I need to do is pop that there, and then I'm going to pop that on the top. Okay, so let me make it a little bit smaller. And it's good using tape because you can peel it off and stick it back down. Right, that looks about good to me. Right, I need some dimensionals. And of course I did have some out, and now they're, we went okay, so I'm going to open a new sheet. So, just going to use 3 of those on there. Thank you, Carol, that'd be lovely, thank you. And what I'll do is I'll post them out Friday. Right, I'm just popping that on there. Isn't it gorgeous? Sometimes when I've done embossing, I'll get my glitter pen and I'll go over the section as well, and it just gives it a little bit extra blinginess. Right, time for these little brushed brass butterflies, which are actually gold. So these are cute. Wait till I show you them close up. How cute. So I'm going to put a big one there. I'm going to put a couple down here and another big one down here, I think. Come on, don't be shy. And can you see how adorable is that? The little butterflies flying in the flowery meadow or whatever it is. Right, so that is that card done. Yippee skippy. So there's this card. I'll pop this as a card as well, and send it out. Anne's going to watch later. Looks lovely. Have class shortly. No worries, honey. And Carol said I could watch you all day long. Oh, bless. I love watching you guys as well. I love it. I love it. Right, so that's the second card. So this was directly onto DSP. This was onto plain cardstock. And the next one is going to be stamping in bulk onto black cardstock and also onto craft card. So I'm going to use these 2 sets and the accompanying die. Karen says she wishes she could do lives, but she's shy. Oh, bless. Even if you pre-recorded one, as a wee practice. So this die, these are just like one huge stamp, and this die goes over the top and it cuts out all those different sentiments. So I've been meaning to do this for ages, so it was meant to be today, so I'm going to do that. Right, I'll pop that away. I do need my cut and emboss machine. Right, let me just, I need white embossed powder. Fab. Right, let me get tidied a little bit because I can't concentrate. Sometimes I look back some of my first YouTube videos from 3 years ago, and yeah, it's just funny. That's all I'm saying. Right, for this, because I want to make sure that I'm getting all those stamped, I'm going to use my Stampin' apparatus. So I'm removing the foam sheet because these are red rubber with foam on them, so we don't need this extra layer. Okay, just excuse my manky little grid paper. Barbara might need to go and watch later as dishwasher's arriving. Oh, nice! Sounds awesome. Right, I'm going to stamp black. Now, these magnets, if you've got this one, please don't put the magnets close to each other because they're so strong, and some people have actually snapped their magnets, but I'll be careful, so I'm alright. Right, okay. So, you can see this has a big huge cling stamp on the back, but I'm not popping that on because it's just one stamp, basically. Right, so I'm going to pop it on like that. Do this to lift it up. Okay, so first things first, I need to remove any static from the black. Now, because this is so many, look, you can actually see the powder. Because there's so many, some of these might not turn out as planned. But as long as I get 90% of them, just give that a wee blow. This is exciting because I've not done this one yet, but I've been wanting to do it for ages. So I'm just going to pop something under there to stop it wobbling. Okay. So I'm just adding the glue. Hi, Daniela. Right. Getting lots on. Right, pop it over like so, and I am just going to do that to make sure all the glue's coming off, but not too hard. It looks like I'm doing it hard, but I'm not. Okay, then lift that up. Eek, exciting. Right, gently shift my magnets. Lift this carefully. Can you see the glue on there? Right, this needs to go to the side. I need my piece of paper again. Now, when you've got a big sheet, it's a good idea to kind of run it like this. Ta-da! That will need a couple more bits of powder on there, but I think that turned out quite good. Fabulous. Can you see just the tiniest little speckles? Never blow on it, by the way, because that'll blow it all away. Right. So I'm just going to leave that one to the side. Okay, and I'm going to come back and I'll do the other stamp now. And then I'll heat emboss both of them at the same time. Right, now I'm going to get my chamois. Because she's saying don't watch it back when things go wrong, it's better. Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I think I sound like a man sometimes, but how you hear yourself isn't how others hear you, apparently. Which is strange, isn't it? Right, pop this back. And yeah, I always sing. I always sing when I'm doing lives, and I can't sing, so. Right, this one, let's see now. pop that there, lift it up. These are good because it's got a hinge system, so it's good if, you know, if you want rows of the same wording or what have you, or if it's multi-stamping. Right, so what do I need? I need my emboss body. Now I've never actually embossed onto this craft card yet. This comes in a wee 6x6 pack. You're funny, Kirsty. Right, so just remove any static. Quite happy that other one turned out good. Right. Carol loves listening to me. That's why Kirsty and myself do them together. We can blame each other, I know. And there's more nonsense with the pair of you, isn't there? Brilliant. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. As I was saying, double emboss it. But that's you could do as well. I just really want to try the white on this. Yeah, so don't do as I do. Tappity tap tap. Awesome. I just want to do this so that we can get them cut out, and then I can go on to the emboss resist one. Right. I'll remove that. Get it out the way. Get my little bit of copy paper again. Right, here we go. White Stampin' Embossed Powder. Here goes, guys. Ah, oh, I'm going to cough, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, my asthma's playing up today. Probably because I've popped the central heating on. It's so blooming expensive, but I just get so cold. Do white on top of the clear, it works. Can show how to overcome mistakes. Yes, definitely, hun. Right. There we go. I think that's all right. I think I'll do one more layer. Oh, excuse me. This is the time of year my asthma starts playing up when everything starts growing and what have you. Right, we tap, tap, tap. Can you see here the staticky bits? So if you do have a little brush, which I did have, don't know what I've done with them, you could just brush that away. Right, tidy, tidy, tidy. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Here we go. Love it, love it, love it. Right, we can get that away. Okay. Right, heat up the gun. I'm just going to blow that away. Right, so try again, Tricia. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Hope you can see the magic happening. The craft card is a little bit different to the normal cardstock, so some bits might be a little bit iffy. I like that one, it says, oh, happy day. What does this one say? Your kindness means more than you could ever imagine, sorry. God, I can't even read today. It's quite nice, isn't it? See the magic happening. And it's good white because you can see what you've set and what you haven't. And that's quite a delicate font there, so I'm glad that's coming out nice and clear. You see how curly-whirly this card's going? Be strong, be brave, you've got this. And then happy birthday. Okay, right, look at that. So I'm just going to come underneath now. Just to kind of straighten it up a wee bit. And then I'll leave it a wee second. Person, I did the embossing powder on my black card at blackboard. Brilliant! I love that card, that was awesome. Right, I'm going to leave that to the side a minute and we're going to do the black. The white on the black, sorry. This paper's thicker, so. There's really nice sentiments on these stamps. Right, concentrate, Tricia. It's like watching paint dry. Look at this one, it says you're awesome. That's lovely fun. Just breathe. Be heart, love and hugs. Friends forever. And once these are all die cut out, what are you doing? I'm missing all the cheek that yous are giving me. The world needs more people like you. That's us guys, isn't it? Who love to just share inspiration. I mean, coming online and doing crafting, that's my social circle. It really is. Right, I'm happy with that. Gorgeous. Make sure it's all done, yep. Ta-da! Right. So, what do I need now? I need my big cut and emboss machine. This one here. And I need the die for this, which is here. These are retiring, so they're not going to be available after the 3rd of May. But I'll keep these forever, because they really are handy. Look. Right, so what do I need? I need my plates, which are in here. She says, here's my other plate. Ooh, where is my other plate? I need to clean out my drawers. It's so blooming messy. Oh no. Right, let's get in here. Where is my other plate? There it is, it's hiding. Naughty, naughty. Right. Let me know when they retire, I will have some. Oh, bless. Yeah, they're on the Last Chance Products link. Right, so, cutting plate to the bottom. Pop this on here. Don't know if you can see this well, but this is basically going to go over the top. How cool is that? So I just want to make sure, I'm not bothered about the little images, the little shapes. I just want to make sure that all of the sentiments are lined up good. Sometimes you just need to move it over a smidgen. I think that's perfect. Pop that down there. Now I do have a little bit of washi tape on the pocket of these dies, because it could move ever so, see, it just didn't move ever so slightly. Let me try again. Don't have no patience for this. Right. I like the wee sentiment at the bottom. Thank you for being my friend. Right, let's see. Are these all lining up? Because I don't like it when it goes all squint. Oh my god, I am so finger and thumbs. Oh, there's the, I don't know if you hear that, it's the Fishman. Fishman comes round on a Thursday. Right, I'm just going to stick that right in the middle. Okay, I'm going to be very gentle. Ta-da! Pop this on here. And then we're going to wind it up. Wind it up. Joe's trying to spend money again. Ooh, listen to that. Crinkle crackle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait till you see this. Look at all them sentiments. Love it, love it, love it. Ta-da! Oh, come on, get out little pictures, little shapes. Isn't that fab? Right, shift them to the side, shimmy, shimmy. And then we're going to do it with the grey piece. Not grey, it's not grey, it's not grey. It is what colour? Crafty. Right. So I do need this little bit of, Carol needs it in her if it's awesome, isn't it? Both of these stamps are retiring. Right, so let me just line it up. Now, sometimes with embossing, the tiny, tiny fonts might be slightly not very readable. However, you are going to get a good crisp emboss on the other ones. Right, now that is slightly out, so I want to move it up a little bit. Always use a low tack, what do you call it? A low tack washi tape, just in case it takes some of your paper off with it. Right, I think that's about as straight as I'm going to get it. So I'm going to hold it while I pop this down. Yep, good, good. It's because it's a crinkle crinkle. Hi, Fawn. Listen to that. That is the only die that makes that noise, by the way, in this machine. Right, get that to the side. Everything's a mess on my desk. Okay, yay! Look at these. How cool. Isn't that neat? So you've got all different, because that was 2 different stamp sets I used. So you're going to have a sentiment for lots of things. Thank you for being my friend. Look at that. Anniversary, birthday. It's really, really good. I just wanted to say. So all those cards that you don't know about what sentiments to pop on, these come in handy. Right, get the scrap to the side because now we're going to get messy. Yeah, I've got new plates in my drawer, but I'll use these until they're completely dead. But they're really good plates, really good. Right, now for some emboss resist. Okay, so I need to pop all that to the side. I want to take my Stampin' Up mat away. I'm going to have to give this a little wipe. This has got embossed powder on it. Right, is that back in view? Sorry about the shine. Let me shove that to the side. Right, what I'll do is I will need to get my card. Where is it? Where's my other card? Give me a second, folks. So I made my gun. Got that and that. Right, somebody tell me where I put my other card that we're going to do the butterfly effect, the rainbow effect with. Where are you? Somewhere. Is it under there? No. Oh, found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Ta-da! And I do need my emboss, my Stampin' Up, what do you call it? Stamparatus. Right, I'm just going to clean this stamp off. I'll pop all them away later, just chucking it to the side. Right, so I'm going to stamp and white emboss Butterfly Brilliance on this little bit. Now, because it's so small, There is a little bit of sticky stuff here. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on, make sure that it's stuck. And again, this is a foam one, red rubber, so I don't need that extra insert. How exciting! Bye, Anne! So this is the last emboss one for today. So I'm just going to pick that up. Brilliant. Right. So let's anti-static it. Now this card is 5 by 5. But I think this is 4.5 by 4.5, so I might not get to use all. Oh, your battery's on the way out, bless. I know I've been talking a lot, haven't I? I might not get all those colour of the rainbows on this. Right, so now this one, the effect is kind of like vintagey, so it will show up as that on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to white emboss it. Then we're going to add some ink blending. And then when that's dry, we give it a wipe. And then the white emboss comes out. Just shows how you moved your stamping platform up. So you just lift it out, basically. There's 2 sections. So if you're doing multi-cards, you could put a sentiment on here, stamp it. Put an image on another one, stamp it, because you get 2 plates with it. Right, so I need to be very careful. I want to use my tweezers for this one. So I'm just going to try and lift it like so. Put that away. Oh, I need. Oh, such a bad enabler. Right, so I can pop my emboss ink away. Right, all I want to do is add white to this, okay? So, don't know if you can see, it's quite hard to see, but I will do it a few times. Ah ha ha, can you see it now? This is going to be cool. This is going to be cool. She says I should pour most of her powder on it. Love it. Right, pop that to the side. Let them be a messy mare. At least not want not. Although these do go far if you use them wisely. Oh my God, I'm so excited to try this. Carol's saying it's only money. I know, it sure is, hun. Right, wipe. And I can come back in with my little pad now. Don't know why I took it away anyway. Right, so heat up your heat tool. And I'm going to have a wee swig of my coffee while it's warming up. Yuck. It's a bit cold. Right. I don't know if you can see this. Changing. Come on. There we go. It's starting to change now. Yeah, that's better. It's always better to let it heat up a bit, because then it's quicker to actually set the embossing powder. These are gorgeous butterflies. I like it, I like it, I like it. Right. This is probably the most time-consuming one. Probably cold because I've already drank the one I made. I know! That's my third coffee this morning. Although the first coffee was just an instant coffee. It was just Nescafe Dark, which is a strong one, but that was proper coffee. And I find that this afternoon I'll probably drink less coffee because I've had proper good stuff. Right, can you see that? It's gorgeous. That would look nice just in itself. for a wedding card or something, or a nice clean and simple project. Do like it. Lovely. Right. Dun dun dun. Isn't it gorgeous? Right, now I need to try and do a little bit of rainbow effect. Wish me luck. Oh, Joe, what do you want me to drive over and make you a coffee? Bless. Thanks for sharing photos of your workspace yesterday. It's awesome. Right. Right, I need your suggestions because there's no way I'm going to get all these colours on that little 4.5 piece. What ones should I go for? Will I do yellow, then green, then blue, then purple, then pink? I think those 5 would be alright. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Anybody that has these, did you know that see this little, this strip here, there's stickers on the back. The first sticker tells you the colour, and then the second sticker you put on the inside. So you can see at a glance when you've got all your inks open. Right, let's start with the yellow. So I've got my little brushes here. So yellow, green, there's a blue one. That could be purple, and this one's a pinky one. Right, I'm just going to set them out the way in order. Right, so let's get messy. So this is the bottom of the card, and I'm going to work up the way. So I'm just going to do this, bring it in from the edge, and the more you go over it, the more obvious the colour becomes. I will give you a wee close up in a second. So you can see it's actually, we're kind of losing the white there because of the ink, but it will come off. I want this a little bit more in your face. Right, fab. I can always go over that again. Right, next one is green. I use the other 2 strips for the sides. It's easy spotting if friends know which is mine. Yep, definitely. Right, this is a darker one, so you can see it's a bit dark at the side there, but it's alright, still going to look pretty. No worries, Barbara, you could always watch the rest later, hon. I know I've been quite a while this morning, but I was wanting you to see all the different stuff that I've tried with the embossing. So that's fab. Okay, so there's the green. Next up we have, I think we'll go purple, blue, then pink. So this is Gorgeous Grape. Again, it's a really dark colour. So you might want to remove some of the excess ink before you hit your card. Oh, nice. This would look nice in kind of like pale pastel-y colours as well. And you can see the emboss resist effect. We will give it a little wipe over. Oh, nice. It looks messy now, but trust me, it will be pretty when it's finished. I'm going to go with pink next because I just like to change my mind constantly. So this isn't as dark as the purple. Ooh, looks good. Nice. Nice, nice. If anybody likes rainbow colours. Awesome. Do you like that? Do you like that? And then we're going to have the darkest one at the top. Whew, we're all into messy now. Yeah, I'm not too bad, look. Not too bad. It might get messy now though, because this is dark. What we'd say is it's quite tiring on your arms. Right, blue brush. Okay, I love this one. Pacific Point is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Which is the pink? Pink one is polished pink. Polished pink, not Polish. Polished. It's gorge. I've got my oldest dog lying beside me, bless her. Look, how cool. How cool. What I want to do is I'll go around, I like to go around all edges with the darkest colour. But let me add some more yellow on the bottom. Just so it stands out a little bit more like the other ones. This one is Daffodil Delight. I'm not going to go darker with the green. Superb. Right. So, all I'm going to do is that. Or you can blend it in with brush strokes, but I'm just going to do this. And my arm is actually killing me. I'm going to end up with one big muscly arm. This is about the most physical activity I do, guys. Oh dear, I know I've got a dirty laugh. I've got a dirty laugh. This is going to be cool. Oh, went over that a little bit too much there. But you know what, that's fine, because I'm just going to blend it in like I made it on purpose. Cool. Right, I'm going to shut up all my inks now. And then when we come to pick a sentiment, we're going to pick one of those white on black that we just done. Carol's not got that one yet. Oh, they're awesome though, aren't they? Right, shift everything out the way. All my inks out the road. Oh, funny. We will give you muscles, bless. I tell you what though, I used to do Miss Fitness, and I used to do bodybuilding on the stage. For somebody that's shy, that really got me out my shell. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm just going to quickly remove any excess ink off of my brushes. These are really good, they're bendy. So everything I use is Stampin' Up because I do promote it. So one of my team ladies, I've got another set of blending brushes, so I'm gifting those to her because I found them when I was clearing out. It's just, I like to gift things to people. Like you lot as well. We know you did, oh, did you see the pictures? I'm a bit of a crazy girl. Thai boxing as well I've done. I was into my motorbikes as well. Right, so we're going to layer that up in the black. Look how that makes it pop. Oh, what I need to do first though, is I need to wipe this. Have I got a cloth? Yep, I've got a dry cloth here, hang on. Need to kind of buff up. Sorry, it's a scabby cloth. Just need to kind of buff up the white, like so. There, you see how it makes it more clearer, because we're removing any ink off the actual embossed bits. There, almost forgot that step. There, fab. Really does make it pop, doesn't it? Right, let's glue it down. Right. Yeah, I used to do a lot of fitness, but I'm not able now with my ME, so crafting, that's how I turned to crafting. Okay, we're going to pop it, I'm going to make it a 10-fold card. And I'm just going to pop it down. Oh, thank you, you are so kind. You're so kind. Right. Let's pop this down. So it's a 5x5 card base. And then little increments on the layers. Isn't it fab? Right, let's pick a sentiment now. I think this one's on its Todd over here. It says, "You're awesome." That looks quite nice. Let me see. Just breathe. Happy ever after. You did it. There's lots here. I want a big one. I'm working out my arm, I know. It's like, not happily ever after. Sweet baby. Just breathe. Aw, friends forever. I think I'll use that. It's nice and small. Yeah, I'm going to use that. I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. I've got little baby ones here somewhere. So I'll gift this card as well. I'll just pick 3 random names. And then if it's okay, you can send me a message, or I'll tag you. And if you send me a message with your address, that would be great. Yes, friends forever, Carol's saying. Good, good. Goody, good, good, good. Right. Super pretty. I think I'll just pop it down to the right hand side like that. I've got some black matte dots here that I'll pop on. These are all different sizes, but I'll stick with the smaller ones. I do have a tool that can pick the gems up, but I can't be bothered looking it out. Right, so there's 1, 2, and where will I put the other one? Where will I put the other one? I'll just pop it there. There we go. That'll do. They're a bit sporadically placed, but never mind. And that is the embossing projects. So I hope that was useful. I will pop this onto a card base so I can send it off. I hope that was all right, lovelies. Yeah, thanks for inviting me. And I hope you have a nice day. Just give you another wee close-up look. And there's that one. And I'll quickly show you some gold embossing that I did. So there's gold embossed on here. There's gold embossed on this card layer here. That's black onto patterned paper with the butterflies as well. This is a big chunky stamp with black embossed powder. This is just standard black, and then the friend is in, it's embossed. So it just makes your card pop sometimes. They're really sweet. Okay, I'm kind of glad it's finished now because I'm bursting for the loo. And yeah, I must run, and I'm going to get a fresh cuppa. And I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you so much. Bye.